Alrighty, good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this match for the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2022 All Boards, No Swords tournament. What we're going to be watching here tonight is this is a playoff race. We are in the round of 16 here in the brackets. This is going to be a match between FurySK and syscrusher. It is a best of three, so this is game one. So this will kind of set the tone for their matchup. Hello, everyone. My name is Vonnie Vaughn, and joining me tonight on commentary, I have Tracy M. How are you doing, Tracy?
Doing fantastic. Another good race. We've just been full of these races the last couple weeks. These, first round of 32, now round of 16. So really excited. Fury already putting out there that he wants to blame someone.
That's fair. Also, we have officially begun the race, and let's see how this is going to go.
All right, just needs to catch up. Where are we going to start today?
That is a great question. Hopefully, we will find out soon. I don't know if, yeah, we've got that it started in
Yeah, it's there's just a bit of a delay.
a bit of a delay.
Restream delay. Yeah, so it'll catch up in a second.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
There we go.
There we are.
Not
Okay.
that far from vanilla start.
Nope.
Do a quick screen scroll, no doubt, to go ahead and check these first two locations right away. Okay, potion shop and a gambling place, not anything of use.
I'm actually going to disagree with you there. I think having a gambling spot right next to your start can actually be viable because you can always do the save scrubbing if you want to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
cash.
Okay, let me rephrase. Not anything of use now.
Yes, that is very much correct. Yeah, we're looking for what? Oh, geez. Well, we weren't looking for level 9, but we found it. It is right there at that open check.
Yeah, and Fury can do the thing. Yeah, can do the thing where he goes one room in just in case he can hear the roar of Ganon. I did not hear a roar, but maybe I missed it.
I'm not sure how terribly important that is right now, but syscrusher's going to find level 9 as well.
Yeah, he's just good at saving. Go ahead and up A right out of that. It looks like we have 1, 5, and 7 as our Triforces. Interesting Triforces. Always kind of weird when I mean, 1 is one of those dungeons you're probably going to do most of anyway, so maybe not so bad if you already have the Triforce. 7 is one that they may not want. It's the biggest dungeon typically that only has 1 item. So may not be one you want to dig if you can avoid it. 5 kind of in between the two of them, so be interesting to see what we do of those dungeons.
And for those who are wondering what this is all about that Tracy is talking about here, there's a take any for Fury. He's going to take that heart container. This is going to be important because there is going to be a white sword item out there that could be crucial to what they need to do. So the fact that Fury at least has a chance to pick up the item. You have to have it's going to be a random amount between 4 and 6 hearts, so at least you have the chance. Anyway, to get back to what Tracy was talking about as far as the Triforce pieces, in this flag set for this tournament, the runners are going to start with 3 random Triforce pieces, so they will only need to go and actually get 5 of the 8 in order to gain entry into level 9. So the fact that they have been assigned 1, 5, and 7, I think it's kind of a grab bag. The fact that you don't have to dig 7 for the Triforce, you might not have to dig it at all if you find all the important items elsewhere, is nice. But the fact that you already have it in 1, I think you'd rather have that Triforce elsewhere because, like you said, 1 is small and has 2 items, including 1 which is on the floor. So you're going to be, it's going to be much more likely that you're going to dig for 4 items there, which a Triforce by nature is. So kind of a mix here as far as usefulness, I would say.
And we haven't gotten any money yet. I don't think we found a bomb shop either. The runner's just looking for those open caves to try and find something that can get them something.
Yeah,
We
just
can't kill anything. Hey, another take any for Fury. So
Fury
if he
now a
finds
pet part.
even more likely that he can pick up that white sword item if it should appear to us. It is possible that, we're to look at these Armos, two different sets of Armos, and it's just the coast heart.
Well, now,
But 6
but,
hearts.
yes.
6 hearts. We do have an overworld block in this flag set, so the white sword item could be under that block, or it could be one of the dungeons. A little bit different than the spring tournament, though. The overworld block has the potential of being meaningless if it blocks one of the dungeons we have a Triforce of, and there's no important items in that dungeon, so... You're just gonna have to deboost through those Octoroks.
No choice. He has. I mean, neither of these
nothing.
runners don't. They don't even have a bomb.
Nope. Nor can they
my
kill anything to
goodness.
get one.
Yeah, they are completely defenseless.
Ooh, it's not getting hit right before going into the cave there is syscrusher. That's a little unfortunate.
Always frustrating when that happens. Fortunately, as far as start locations go, this is not that bad. Oh shoot, I missed what the coast item was.
It was the blue boomerang.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I've said it before. We've seen a lot of really nice stun strats with the boomerangs, grouping strats with the boomerangs in this tournament to try and use your bombs effectively. So, if when they find the ladder, they have nothing else good, I could see going back and picking that up. But if they even have like a wand or a bow by then, it wouldn't surprise me if it just, sits there forever and ever.
Yeah,
Or even
that's
if they find
probably-
the other boomerang,
Yeah, probably the most likely scenario. You're right.
But in early ladder, like if the white sword item happened to be a ladder, Fury picked it up, I could see going back and getting that soon. Getting that. And also to note that we have Dark Nuts on the overworld, so one of those enemies that you're happy you don't have to do as much killing of. The red ones will give you bombs, so you can kill them for a refill. Haven't seen any Wizropes, so they're probably in dungeons.
Wow, we are over 6 minutes into this seed, and neither runner has even gained as much as a single rupee.
I'm not sure if that was a hint or if that was a door repair. I didn't quite read the text there.
I think it said, "Did you get that thing I sent you?"
Yeah, it's probably just a trash hint. Cave. Okay, syscrusher sees the container heart, so he'll get his first container heart as the Armos item.
And then if he goes into the open cave right next door, he'll get another one. Aha!
Hi, level 1. Oh, hey, we have an open door we can go through.
Alright, so Fury is absolutely going to go as far into this one as it will allow him, considering that he has completely nothing. Really? One in there were 2 open doors in that room
Okay,
above,
I think
and
he wants to.
knows.
I think he wants to check this first.
Oh, it's level 5.
Yeah. I fully expect he's gonna dig a little bit more of 1, or maybe a little bit more of 5. But I think he wanted to see what was here first, just in case it was a better option. I know for whatever reason, 1 is known as a dungeon that needs lots of keys, so maybe he thinks he can get a little further in 5.
Well, I can tell you one thing that's not a good option, and that is Patra. Took one look at that Patra in the room south of entrance and said, eh.
Oh,
there's
hi,
a Triforce
Triforce.
we don't
But
need.
we don't need it. I mean, to be fair, he could have picked it up and gotten warped back to start with full health to go into level 1.
There is some value to it.
But other than that, it really not very useful.
All right, here we go. We're going to poke back around in 1, see if maybe there's just something that happens to be hanging on the floor. Even if it's a key, even if it's 5 rupees. Oh, the heart
Hey,
container,
I mean,
sure.
a heart container, take that.
Yeah. I mean, just any game. Give us anything.
I'd rather have a key.
Oh, absolutely. I think we've already
that's
seen
it.
3
We can't
key
do
doors.
it. That's
Yep,
it.
we're done.
We can all.
We're
That's
done.
all we can do. All we can do in here. Yeah, having called a race last night where 40 plus minutes in, one of the runners had gotten exactly one key that got him a Triforce, and both runners had to buy a key to get to level 1 just to progress.
Looks like we got some take any's over here on syscrusher's side.
And Fury in the
I'm
HUD,
sorry,
which is always
not
fun.
take any's, any roads.
Take any, yeah, any roads.
Take any road.
I mean, you're
There you
take
go.
any road, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So you know what I meant. Like, you understand me.
Okay, at some point, we've got to find our blue candle, since the wood sword is replaced by the blue candle, and it has to be in an open cave. The only exception would be if the Armos item opened things up, like if it were the red candle or something. However, we already know the Armos item is a container heart, so it is not going to be blocking anything.
Okay, we saw another old man that said, "Did you get that thing I sent you?" Which makes me think that is
the door repair.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, find all the door repairs now while we are flat broke.
I am good with that. Don't lose any money. So we're both gonna hit vanilla level 2 in just a second.
Yo, high five.
And the lag is real in this game.
Oh, and so is the moblin, just absolutely. Oh, this is gonna be worth it for Fury to climb up there because we have a blue candle.
We
Thank
have
goodness.
we have offense. It's not repeatable, but it is offense. At least we can burn bushes down. Oh, looks like the blue moblins did go down in one candle shot. That would be more useful if they were in dungeons.
Yeah, but honestly, like now, just, I mean, it is an easy way to farm bombs.
We can get bombs, we can get rupees. In fact, Fury already has bombs. Oh, single rupee. Okay, yeah, I don't blame him for not grabbing the single rupee there. A 5 I would definitely pick up.
There's
and we get the letter. Syscrusher gonna grab it. Fury also gonna grab it. I think it's good to grab those. Like the possibility of being able to buy your potions if you need them. This gives you an extra option. You can grab an extra heart if you want. Yep. Syscrusher now at the 6 hearts, so he'll be able to pick up the white sword item when he gets there.
Oh, one of the any roads goes into Death Mountain.
That's useful.
That is awesome. Wow, I'm looking at the spread of these take any's. Oh, God, I keep calling them that. The any roads.
Any roads.
Actually, not bad.
No, not bad at all. Hey, we got a secret, and it's a 17.
And
okay, the magical sword.
Yeah, that's going to be the magical sword upgrade.
Yeah, that is because he tried to pick it up with the 7 hearts, therefore cannot be the... I mean, it's possible the actual white sword is the Bob upgrade, but if it is not there. 17 small secret's pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they're going to start finding them in bunches now that they have a way to burn things open. Fury also has a way to bomb things open, so I'm guessing he's going to come up here into Casino Corner and clear some things out. Only has half a heart, so has to be careful.
Syscrusher hasn't managed to pick up a bomb drop yet. And I guess Fury just got 1.
Oh, Fury is going to take his bombs into 1.
He's going to go in here. He's going to go into 1. I mean, at the very least, he can find out. He can find out what these buyers go down to. Oh, nice. Okay, going down to just 1.
Triple, lovely.
And
wow, they go down to 1 shot of the flame.
Oh wow.
They rolled down to
They've rolled down
1 or 0. That is tremendous.
Oh, that boomerang looking a little bit... Oh, red ring!
There's the red ring. Hello.
Nice. Okay. I mean, it's not the item that's gonna progress them, but it's sure gonna make their life easier. And let's face it, if If you're gonna get a red ring and get it early, you know, you might as well have that extra defense the entire game.
Well, and especially with no real way to defend themselves, even with a red candle or a bow or whatever, you know, it's going to be tough to fight enemies off. So being able to be much tankier is just that much more important. Ooh, a bomb
Nice
drop
bomb.
there for Fury.
I think he already tried to bomb to the right, but he could try and bomb down. Oh, Banana key.
Left two bomb drops on the floor. That hurts.
Though. I mean, I'm just sitting there going, "Wow, 2 bomb drops and he's leaving." Oh, right, there's a reason.
Yeah, obviously, by the time you Canana, you have
you've lost the ability to pick that up. Is this the item? It is the item. Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
What a tremendous level 1 to find this stuff early on. Oh, baby.
And now we can... Well, I mean, we still don't have keys, so... we still might not be able to get a Triforce out of here because we can't open very many doors.
And but if you look,
having that wand just makes a big difference.
Oh, it's huge. And Syscrusher is right behind him. We have seen a ton of symmetry in the routing of this seed so far between these two runners, which, you know, when we get to this point where we're in the top 16, is actually really cool to see. Oh, okay, Sys is going to, he's going to dip out and try to make his way through 5.
Yeah,
actually, no, he's just discovering 5.
Yeah, Fury already saw this.
Right, okay.
And if I remember correctly, we couldn't get very far because everything was key blocked pretty immediately.
Well, there was a Patra to the south, and then I think there was a key block to the east.
Right.
I think you're right, yeah.
Okay, so we have a 36 medium secret. That's not so bad. Yeah, Fury could have gone in and gone after that Patra now that I think about it, since he knows it's there and he does have the wand. He's choosing not to.
And the red ring, too.
Yeah.
There's our white sword item.
Okay, so we're gonna grab that. We're not gonna worry. So that'll be the only one boomerang anyone's gonna get. Don't think anyone's gonna, you know, at this point go for the blue one when we already have the wand. The wooden. I mean, having a boomerang still has its uses. Still allows you to group things up. Good for picking things up from a distance. Let's see how Syscrusher feels about getting a boomerang. Oh, high level 2. And boy, nice to have that wand walking into this Lamola room. Oh, hello, Raft.
Now that could be important because, as you were saying before, there is a guaranteed overworld item block. So there are seven things that are blocked. 4 blocked by the power bracelet, 2 by the raft, and 1 by the recorder. So this opens up about 30% of those things. So absolutely not something you will dismiss here.
You hope at this point it's the one you need, because then you don't have to worry about the others too much. It is possible to have multiple overworld blocks. We just have the one guaranteed. And since we're right here, Fury says, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and check this right now. I believe we still haven't found a key yet to go in through any of those locked doors.
And you know, it's funny you say that because I was just looking at their rupee count. Fury has 93. Syscrusher has 80. That's enough for, in most cases, to buy a key from a shop. So I would not be terribly surprised if we see that here.
Oh, nothing in the first raft spot.
That is true.
Also, since we got both items out of 1, we're done there. We don't need the Triforce. That was a pretty kind one. To be able to get through it as quickly as we did.
Hurry back into 2. And, I mean, obviously he needs the Triforce out of here, but that's not like an imperative thing for him to do at this very moment. So maybe he's
hoping for keys.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just stumble across a key or 2. Anything.
Nice when the Zols go down to 1 shot from the wand.
Oh, it's always nice. Gleeok, however, is not always nice. A four-headed Gleeok, come on. You see the red ring putting in absolute work right here.
Okay, map to 2.
It is a it's the Phantom of the Opera's mask.
I was thinking of one of those masks where you hold the little stick and it covers your eyes.
Right, yeah, like you're at a masquerade or something.
Pretty small. I mean, 2 generally is pretty small.
Yeah, this hopefully will not be too much of a time commitment from Fury.
Ooh, beefy red Lionels. Going down to 4 shots there.
Ah, the compass helps.
Ooh, syscrusher now finds 8. I did not see where he entered this.
Neither did I.
2 items
Looking
and a
down
Triforce. That's I'm not sure what that is. It's a pile of sand.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a Oh, a key!
Oh, we're ladder. Yeah, but we're
Hey!
we're ladder blocked from the Triforce.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
So,
well.
okay, so I mean that's good knowledge for Fury. He knows
Oh,
now he
certainly
needs
is.
the ladder.
Oh, sure.
It is possible if syscrusher goes in with the ladder, he might be able to single dip that too. So kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Who has the advantage on that one? And it looks like an 18 rupee door repair bill.
Shoutouts to Nest Cardinality there.
Yeah, the ropes at least are going down to 1 shot from the wand.
Alright, so here we now see Fury going back into 5. And he's going to say, hello, Patra, let's tangle.
Okay, here we go. Jake, it's the container heart.
Sure, why not?
Oh, we got a key. He got it. Oh, that's right. Right before that ladder block, there was a key, and there's a key in 8 for syscrusher.
But the Kanana means that he can just go right back and pick that up and not have to waste it on the door there to the west.
That's
Well done.
very nice. Meanwhile, in the meantime, Fury just got Y-forced.
Aha. Oh, the gels by themselves have rolled up.
Ooh.
They do not die to a wand beam. So
Well,
they're
at
either
least-
3 or 4.
I mean, I guess the ones that split are different, but we're never going to see the ones that split, so it's kind of irrelevant.
This is true. Oh, those blue Lionels die to 2 hits, whereas the red ones are
That's-
4. Go
Wow.
figure. Ah, here we go. We've got we've got level 5 map. It is it's an EQ but upside down.
Oh, in the meantime, syscrusher finds a staircase. It's just as transport.
Guaranteed to be to have those in 8.
Okay, no keys left for Fury. Let's see what he does. Gonna go back in, go a different direction.
Could be.
Another Kanana key. Nicely done. And a potential another ladder block. It's possible that he'll be, if with a key or a Kanana key set up, he could go work his way around that. And we see the Triforce in 8. It's a nice, easy location to remember for syscrusher. It's on that bottom corner. The little things, rooms jutting out of everything else. And Fury's done with 5 for now.
You know, I wonder. I haven't seen how long it has taken Syscrusher to get to that point as we find a road to nowhere. So I wonder if he's just going to go back and pick it up just to be like, okay, I've done this. It's not something that he'll have to come back and do. Nope, never mind. He is walking away.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he followed that transport the first time he saw it. It didn't take him very far.
We see Fury getting that door repair and then saving. Getting a bomb drop, save, lock that in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Beautifully done. Very, very smart.
Now this could be... Okay, could be an item, should be an item. It's a red candle.
Hey, there's repeatable offense
Repeatable.
as well.
I mean, we have the wand, but extra repeatable offense. Definitely a good thing to have. Now, Syscrusher down to just that one bomb. We'll have to choose where to use it. I'm gonna force a bomb first.
Yeah,
now can do both.
Use it to get more bombs. That seems valid. Oh, there's level 8. Okay.
Okay, this won't be an item room because that push block is gonna be for the going down.
Right.
And of course, nothing here. And not gonna... Well, we certainly can't go to the right. You might be able to get to that room down further from a different direction, but not from the direction there. We do not have a recorder to deal with that dig dogger at the moment.
What about this here?
This could be a thing. Or not.
It's not a thing.
Darn. And this won't be a thing. We'll just leave that room alone.
Yeah, even if it was the compass, it doesn't do Syscrusher any good because he already knows what the Triforce is.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes I could see, you know, if you pick up a compass, even if you know where it is, being useful. This time, that room is... You're not forgetting that.
Yeah, it was pretty distinct. And you needed to take a transport to get, like, right... Oh, shoot. You needed to take a transport to get right to it. So yeah. I don't the compass doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. Oh, I have to kill this Dodongo with his 2 remaining bombs. Unless that bomb's out.
We're just gonna bomb through that wall. I think it maybe had to because we knew the room was gonna be that shoot room.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, we know about this.
I mean, it's not going to be the item anyway, so we're never going to see that room again. Well, we'll see it on Fury's side, potentially, but we're never going to see it on Syscrusher's side again. But now, yeah, he's just going to have to up an A because he can't kill the Dongo to get out. But I don't think there was anything up there that, even if it was potential... to have to come back to, so he's going to go to a different part of the dungeon.
Wouldn't be terribly surprised if Sys just goes and picks up the Triforce right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be reasonable.
You know, the more I think about it, because I was like, oh, let's wait to see when Sys leaves this dungeon to find out where it's at. But we haven't done that. He has been in here for a while. So I wonder if he's thinking, you know, it's one of those classic, you know, the gamble. Like, I'm already this far in.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just keep at it and dig out the second item to potentially get value? Or do I just say, you know what, I've explored most of the dungeon, I got one of the items, I know where the Triforce is, let me just cut my losses, grab it, and come back here if I need to.
Now, Fury was killing that Dodongo, but he left the screen before it fully died. Is that going to stay dead?
Guess we'll find out.
Of course, also going to try that push block and be very sad that it doesn't actually push. Looks like he's got most of this, except maybe a little bit in the middle area.
Yeah, he has explored quite a bit of this level 8, and still has yet to find the second item. I'm guessing he's not terribly pleased about this.
Now, I don't think any of those dig doggers were in potential push block room, so at least there's that. You don't have to worry about coming back with the recorder.
Oh, what an absolutely trolly reward for using that key.
Fury's thinking about it. Yeah, Fury's just going to cut his losses. I don't know if he actually saw the Triforce or not.
I don't think so, but also Fury didn't spend a mere fraction of the amount of time in 8 that syscrusher is still continuing to spend in there.
I mean, this could be pretty big if there's something good in here. If the other, if you know, bow or silvers.
Yeah, this could
or
be
ladder.
This could be a huge turning point in the race. If syscrusher spends the next 5, 6, 7 minutes in here and comes out of here with silvers, then great. If he comes out of here with, say, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's gonna grab the Triforce and just be like, all right, I'm done. We assume.
Yeah, Fury going back in maybe was gonna get some, maybe wanted to farm some bombs to get back in. And chat may be correct. I think there may have been a shutter door behind one of those dig doggers, so still the second item still could be recorder blocked.
There was a room where there were actually 2 shutter doors. I remember there was one at the south and one at the east.
Yep.
So yeah, we could be looking at that as well. We already know that one of the Triforce pieces is ladder blocked. We could have an item that is recorder blocked. You never know.
Game might want us to get all the things.
Could be.
Okay, let's see where syscrusher goes next. Looks like he wants to, gets a couple bombs, wants to save those bombs. With some very squishy blue moblins there right near start. We won't really need to farm or buy bombs too much here, so that's at least a good thing for our runners. Yeah, Fury has not been to the Triforce room because he was right next to it. We know it's in that little corner, and he just needs to bomb there.
Syscrusher finding level 7.
Another one where we already have the Triforce. I don't think he really wants to go there next.
No, not going to be of any great interest to him. All right, with 7 heart containers, we're going to obtain the potion from this take any.
Yeah, makes sense. Already got the right sword item. I don't think I think I've maybe seen 1 or 2 players even pick up the magic sword bombs, and really only if it's just convenient. So at this point, as long as you're comfortable, and these guys are on low hearts, no reason to pick one up here.
Well, yeah, and especially with the red ring too. There's our final take any.
Well, can't get a potion now, so go ahead and grab the heart. Fury does find the Triforce. He's not going to be done in here yet. does not know that really can't do anything else here.
Well, he also doesn't know either of the items. I mean, I see on
Right,
the
he
tracker.
hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no red candle yet. I was about to say syscrusher not checking that raft spot, but he hasn't found the raft out of level 2 yet. Ooh, 133. Yeah, that's pretty nice, except that we're now at 255. And with already having the red ring, not really as much to spend it on, but I figure syscrusher probably next time he finds an arrow shop, goes ahead and buys those. Maybe buys
Why
a key as
not?
well. And yeah, you
Leave that alone.
don't take that. Okay, there's the red candle for Fury, and he just says nope.
Wow. Well, I guess he has the one. Gonna buy it? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, you buy this here. I think I buy a second one, honestly. Like, what
Yeah,
else are you gonna spend your money on? You
well,
got a
especially
potion already.
He knows that there's a secret. We don't know how big it is, obviously, but he knows that there's a secret just a couple of screens away, so he's going to get at least somewhat of a refund on that. I don't believe we've seen the bait block yet.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see a bait block matter. I mean, I know it does on occasion, but I find it really odd that for whatever reason, yeah, this is that room with the big darn the shutter doors. I find it odd that for whatever reason, the mugger rooms seem to often be very important, but the bait block rooms almost never are. And Fury knew that this was going to be bombable and wanted to check it out, but sees that it's nothing. We'll see if he stays in at this point.
Boy, I was looking at his map. I counted maybe 3 or 4 rooms that Fury has not been into. So he did the full clear for the almost full clear of 8 that Syscrusher did, and came away with well, he doesn't even have the Triforce yet. He still needs to go back and get that.
Yeah, he hasn't gone back. Yeah, he didn't see the Triforce the first time through. I mean, there's no. He could go back and get that anytime. If he thinks he's going to go back for that location with the recorder, I could see just doing both at the same time. Unfortunately, they're really not in the same parts of the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's the only problem with that plan.
And obviously, a lot of this has to do with the fact that both runners, especially Syscrusher, spent so much time in one level. But here we are, we're 36 minutes in. We still have 3 levels to discover. We do not know where levels 3, 4, or 6 are located. All 3 of which require a Triforce pull. So,
yep.
Yeah, so they've still got plenty of hunting to do. But of course, we know that at least one of these levels is going to be item blocked. So, so there's good reason why we haven't seen one of them yet, at least. The only item that we have here that can get through an item block is the raft on Fury's side. He checked the eastern spot, it was nothing. I don't believe he checked the western spot.
Yeah, he hasn't been there yet.
He has not, okay. Well, I mean, he's headed that direction.
This is, I mean, you got Candle Row right nearby. I would say this is the time to check this. Maybe not.
Just take a peek. It's only a few seconds. I'm actually really surprised at that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Unless we missed him checking it. Chat's saying it was a door repair, so maybe he did check it already and we just missed it.
Yeah, okay, well then.
Maybe while Syscrusher was doing his shenanigans in 8.
Could be.
And Fury with 255 rupees is going to buy a potion. That makes sense.
Yeah, again, gotta spend it on something. You can't take it with you. Oh, speaking of you can't take it with you, Syscrusher finding another big secret, but was close-ish to max, so he's gonna leave some money on the floor there, unfortunately.
And there was a key shop nearby here for the syscrusher bought a bunch of keys. We'll see if Fury does the same thing.
I think this was it right here. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right here.
It's gonna think.
You can afford two of them. Yeah,
Yep.
just buy them. Buy yourself two rings, two keys. Don't buy a ring. You've already got a red ring.
That is exactly what he's going to do. Purchase 2 keys. Both runners now with 4 keys. And potentially more.
I mean, you get 255 rupees. And nothing else to spend them on. I mean, eventually you're gonna probably buy arrows. It's like syscrusher gonna farm some bombs again. Be more expensive keys there. Not gonna buy those.
So someone in chat was asking about the results from the earlier races. Here's what I can tell you. Again, we are in the round of 16 here. It is a best of 3 series at this point. This is just game 1 between Fury and syscrusher. Oh, there's level 6 on the coast.
And 2 key doors, but we bought keys so we can open them.
This is true. Pole's voice. No bow or arrow. Great. Anyway.
Not what you want to see. Go ahead.
So we are in a tournament bracket at this point. Again, it is a best of 3 series here between Fury and syscrusher. The winner of this series will go on to take on the winner of the series between Malchior and Shaddy. That actually went to a game 3, which was played earlier tonight, and Shaddy was victorious there. So my boy Shaddy is in the Elite 8 and will play the winner of this Fury and syscrusher best of 3 for a chance to go to the Final 4.
Just a transport staircase there, with the flag on that has fewer open staircases. There's a weird little quirk that I don't understand that says that, hey, there's an item in a push block room, it's gonna push, and it does. And syscrusher gonna leave that Triforce and at least see what's on the other side of this.
Just getting a raid here from SpeedGaming 3. Hello everyone coming on over from that channel. Thank you for tuning in. You are watching the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2022 All Boards No Swords tournament. We have a match here. It is a game 1 in a best of 3 series between FurySK and syscrusher. We are in the round of 16. We were just talking before that the winner of this series would go on to play Shaddy in the Elite 8. So yeah. Again, for those just tuning in, we found the red ring and the wand in pretty close succession at around, right around the 10 to 12 minute mark, which has really opened things up for exploration here. But both runners, especially syscrusher, invested a bunch of time in level 8, which is just one screen to the right of vanilla start, and only came away with 1 item, which was the red candle. So will be interesting to see how that plays into how this goes with the rest of the seed here.
And we're pretty certain the second item is recorder blocked. So it is a place that would not be surprised if we saw the runners go back to once they have that recorder. And that is a second transport staircase. So it looks like we may have a segmented 6.
Yep. Speaking of blocks, we already saw that in level 2, in order to get the room with the Triforce, which is one they do need to pick up, you will need the step ladder. So that is an unofficial block, I suppose. Ooh, a bomb upgrade. He will grab this.
He's gonna bomb the floor first, yeah.
Bomb the floor first. Why not? Ooh, and then you get 6 out
nice.
of it. Delicious.
Okay, this could be, of course.
Oh,
It was ropes.
lordy.
Well, we
Well,
just
good
got
thing he's got
14
14
bombs, so you know.
Exactly.
Ooh, it's gonna take at least 3 bombs to kill these Wizrobes.
Not so great. Thank you, Red Ring, for making this a lot easier. Yeah, you cannot get that bold if you do not have a red ring.
I think these are 4 bomb Wizrobes.
Oh.
Oh, nice! I put the bomb hole.
Hey, well, you know what? Okay, well,
This has got to be
pushes.
the item. This has to be the
pushes.
item. Yeah,
What's this doing?
Go in. Let's see what it
The
is.
wall and
Oh, it's a bow.
that is necessary.
It's too bad, you know, we have Pole's voices in this dungeon. It's a shame this syscrusher doesn't have arrows yet.
Well, I mean, he's got 83 rupees, so if he does find a shop, decent chance he'll be able to buy it. Meanwhile, we see Fury doing things in level 7. Okay. Do you think, Fury?
Well, I mean, we're still missing silver arrows. High Triforce that we don't need. We're still missing silvers. We know the ladder is hard required this seed, so if you can get one of those things out of here, that'd be pretty big for him.
Yep, it's one of those. Again, it's another gamble. You know, if you know the contrarian play, if you are counting on your opponent not digging this level and you find something useful here, then there's the arrow purchase on syscrusher's side. But yeah, if you dig 7 and you find something useful here, then you know you got to think that it will give you an advantage over your opponent if you are counting on them not, you know, voluntarily digging this level as well, especially early on.
Unfortunately, that room, which could be a push block, we can't do. No bow or arrows on Fury's side.
Yeah, let's get to this. Syscrusher can do it.
But this room right here could also be an item. Are you going to use some bombs first, then grab the drop?
Sure, why not?
Always a smart play. Okay, since it's that thing that dropped after the enemies were killed, this is not going to be a push block. So we're just going to follow these bomb holes. Of course, he can walk back in and hopefully the Gibdo is with the key is no longer the one on the other side of the river there.
That would be nice. I'm guessing that Fury resets the room, does not want to tangle with that blue Wizrobe if not absolutely necessary, and it is not absolutely necessary. And it doesn't
not
push
a push block.
Awesome.
Okay. Could have gotten that key that time.
Level 7 is just south of the Lost Woods.
And syscrusher gonna get his raft here very soon. And we'll get the news that he also needs a ladder. And this room is not going to be the answer either for Fury. Okay, this could be it right here. Hi, Gleeok.
Oh, but we gotta get around Gleeok. Thank you. Oh, yo.
Oh, double Gleeoks.
Twin Gleeoks.
Oh, it's the any key. Okay, so this is not a required item. Syscrusher with 5 keys is not exactly hurting, but definitely worse items that he could have found out of that. But probably going to feel a little behind that he spent that much time in 7, and that's what he got out of that.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you're going to make that play, you're hoping to make that play. I mean, again, Fury already knows he needs the ladder for the Triforce in 2. So if I'm Fury, I'm thinking, you know, if this is bow, silvers, or step ladder, it is time well spent. Anything other than that, and it's not. Again, you know, finding the well, you know, I guess actually because he's checked both raft spots, he probably would not have been too mad to see a power bracelet there either.
Yeah, power bracelet or the recorder. One of them's going to be our overworld block for today. And that recorder does likely open up the second item in level 8, which could be required. Of the things that are not required, probably the any key is the one you might want the most, but there wasn't much else left. Like, the book would give you maps, which is certainly nice. We've already seen the blue boomerang. It's not going to get picked up. Yeah. And level 6. So,
he's just opening doors for fun now. He's like, yeah, any key.
Yeah, he's going to get his bow out of this, so that'll be good for him. And Syscrusher about to get the bad news about the location of this Triforce. And he's just gonna leave, probably gonna go check that first raft spot immediately. And Fury also hasn't bought arrows yet, so not gonna be able to use the bow when he gets it, but we'll most likely purchase them shortly after finishing this dungeon. I really want to see the map of this dungeon. It's exactly what we're dealing with here. Syscrusher managed to miss the map, and it is a segmented, because we did see 2 transport staircases, but we're not sure what the segments are.
All right, now we see it there. It is confirmation that was indeed a door repair at the other raft spot. All right, Fury gonna take one look at that Triforce and say, maybe later. Definitely later. No,
he's gonna grab it now. Hopefully he does go back in to search for the bow. Because we know, he doesn't know it's there, but we know it's there. But having spent all that time in 7, and all that time in 8 with very little gain, yeah, he's okay. No, he's going back in.
Good.
I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to leave and not come back. We know he can't do that, though. And Syscrusher into 7. Is he gonna dig this? Okay, if he does this, he's gonna get that any key. And this will give time back to Fury, and it'll kind of even us up again, or put us more at an even level here.
Yeah, I wonder if they're both making the play, like, digging this.
Surely my opponent's not doing this. I'll get something really good out of here and I'll be way ahead. Well, you're going to get something nice out of here, but not really, really good.
Yeah, it is definitely going to equalize things here, especially if Fury doesn't take too long to get the bow that we know is in here.
Yeah, it's going to be a little more insulting to Syscrusher, because I think he bought something like 4 or 5 keys. Fury bought some keys as well, but not quite as many.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like the room with the bow was not that far away from me. I think it was this room.
Do not recall. Oh, looks like we're a little frozen here on Fury's side. Syscrusher finding the Triforce of unnecessity.
And okay, we're back on Fury's side. Chat saying it's a little more to the northwest. We were for a second. Okay, his stream. I just pulled up his stream. He's just finding the bow right now. Hopefully, so I don't know. There might be some restream issues. Okay, there we go.
And there's the bomb upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see him picking up that bow. He is gonna get it.
Mmm.
It's gonna be a transport because we know it's not the item.
Ah.
So interesting, Fury being in 7 without the bow. You know, I mean, it's only a few seconds, but did save him a few seconds from pushing that block and getting trolled with the transport staircase.
He makes good use of both of those bombs, instantly buying arrows over here on Fury's side, and that with his freshly obtained bow. Bombs are a little
yeah,
less than
buy
little
bombs.
too. Again, you can't take it with you. You might as well spend the money. Oh my goodness, he is just a.
I mean, he got the bomb upgrade,
He's
so
on a shopping spree.
oh,
He's
he's
getting
gonna
bait.
get bait. Okay.
Woo! Now he can afford another bomb pack. Ah, I thought he was going to do it.
And we don't need to buy any more keys. Thank you. Thank you, shopkeeper. We don't need those anymore.
This is true. You know, and now that I look at it and I see about where we're at, you know, he had a 40% chance.
I mean, you try it, you can't hurt, right?
The game says nay.
Like I said, mostly the time you see people getting that upgrade is if it's on path somewhere, and that was pretty darn on path. So now we're still looking for the silvers, and we are still looking for a ladder. We are confirmed ladder block out of the Triforce in level 2. We may be looking for a recorder. There's an item in 8 that most likely is blocked by a dig dogger. And we still haven't found levels, was it 3 and 4 we're still missing?
3 and 4 have yet to be discovered. You know, if syscrusher finds this key pretty soon, this race is basically even. Fury's doing some critical exploration though. Again, we're almost an hour into the seed, and we have multiple levels that haven't been found by either runner yet. So exploration at this later stage, just getting this done, is really important.
Okay, there's that key for syscrusher.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Fury has a bit of an exploration advantage, but he also has to go back into level 8 for sure, because he did not pull the Triforce. He knows exactly where it is, so it's not going to take him very long to get there when he does go back in, but he does still have to do it, whereas syscrusher did leave with the Triforce. And if the item that's blocked by that dig dogger is irrelevant, may never ever, probably never ever enters 8 again.
Okay, let's see here. What if it's the recorder in 5 and Dig Docker is blocking the power bracelet that's in 8, which is blocking one of the levels? Because I'm trying to think, like pretty much all they have left to dig as far as what they know is level 5.
Yeah. I mean, but 2 of those dungeons have to be available. Or sorry, 1 of those dungeons. We're missing 3 and 4, so one of them is going to be available. The other one is going to be the block.
Really, both of them can't be blocked?
Oh no, they both can be blocked. You're right. I'm just You're right. They could both be blocked.
Yeah, I mean,
we're running out of places.
Yeah, if it's under power bracelet, then yeah, I mean, there's 4 of those. 2 of them could be the levels. Fury taking the old school way up to Vanilla 5.
Up the mountain above.
Well, approaching it from the west makes you kind of have to do this. If you're coming from the east, it's different.
Okay, we're gonna save, and where are we gonna go now? Yeah, 5 is all the way up in the northeast corner. With 1 right below it. When we saw a dungeon there in one of the earlier matches, and I almost, when somebody asked, I almost wrote the vanilla blue ring shop, and then realized, no wait, that's quest 2. Yeah, looks like syscrusher is going to head back into 5. And Fury's kind of working his way up there too, so he may also be going in there.
I wonder why syscrusher popped in, left, thought for a second, and then went back in.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, Fury's already killed that Patra, so he's gonna have a little bit of an advantage when he gets back here. I believe that's the first syscrusher seen of that Patra. On the other hand, I don't think we went through this door, so if it's behind this locked door, then... Oh, high ladder block.
That ladder block.
And Fury is not going up to 5. He saved and quit, and went back to start. So let's see where he goes.
He's just gonna dig super hard and 8 again. God, I hope it's worked out for him.
He might just be picking up the Triforce. I don't think there was anything else that he could do.
I mean, I agree with you, but again, I don't see what the value is in just picking up the Triforce. Yeah, yes, I know you need to do it eventually, but yeah, I would think that the hunt for items would take precedent here.
Well, there is one bit of value in just grabbing the Triforce, and that's a chance to do something you know you have to do anyway, and a chance to think about your next move while you do it. Would be a little unfortunate if you end up coming back in here again for the item. But the item in the Triforce, if the item is where we think it is, it's pretty far away from the Triforce, so it's almost like it's like 2 different dips anyway.
You know, oh shoot, I wish I would have seen it on the stream again, but from what I could tell from Fury's map, I think there was only 1 room that was untouched.
And of course, we didn't have the key the last time. I don't think there was anything that was super key blocked, though. We didn't have the any key, I should say.
Yeah, I think the room to his direct north, well, what was to his direct north until you came here, was the room that he hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, and we know that's not the answer.
Bomb. Well, now he's going to try to bomb into it. And, oh, here it is.
I'm pretty sure we saw this on syscrusher's side, but it is a push block room, potentially.
We'll see.
Uh-oh.
It pushes. We're going in. It's an item.
It is? Oh, it's the power bracelet.
Power bracelet.
Oh, wow. So there was... okay, syscrusher also back in 8.
Excellent play by Fury here. That's the key. That's the key. All right. Fury is going to make a dash for that Triforce and find out
and leave. He's never coming back.
Are. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the runner's proving that they're smarter than we are. We all thought that was going to be blocked by the Dig Dogger. Nope. No.
Yeah, this is a full clear of 8, and we see syscrusher back in here as well. So I think, you know, kind of their logic as far as what they had seen, all have kind of been leading them on the same path, which has kind of been a theme of this seed. There has been a decent amount of lockstep in between these 2 runners with their routing and everything like that, which is really cool to see.
Small little differences, but really they keep kind of converging in the same places, which is really, really neat. So Fury going to get his Triforce and leave.
And here's the thing. So, yeah, Fury's going to get his Triforce and leave. syscrusher's going to get his power bracelet and leave. These guys are like maybe 10 seconds apart.
Yep.
An hour and 2 minutes into the seed. And then I mean, look at this. As far as items, Triforce and whatnot, they are flat even. The only advantage Fury has is 2 heart containers. There's level 4.
There's level 4 immediately. Yeah, actually, one other slight bit of an advantage for Fury is when he was able to just leave with the Triforce and have a full heal. Syscrusher went ahead and up-aid. Didn't continue. He went back to the start screen, which kind of surprised me considering there's that power bracelet spot right here. But he's going to get into 4, not far behind.
No, not at all. And again, you know, depending on how they get through 4, you know, this could perhaps present us with some separation.
And thank you, bow and arrow.
Yes. Yeah, so let's watch intently to see how they do this.
And again, we're still looking, always looking for the silvers, but also still looking for that ladder. Now, if I'm the runners, I hope to find the silvers before the ladder, because then I know I don't have to worry, because I know the ladder's not going to be a 9.
Yeah, that's true.
Most likely, it's going to be the other way around. The game's not usually that nice to us. And no randomizer is. They always give us the item that blocks more things first. Okay, silvers literally block nothing but the actual get-in fight. Now, that was looking like a push block. It is not.
Sure was. Yeah, Fury striking out multiple times here. What a heinous room.
Ah, this room is so bad. I mean, even with the red ring, Fury walking out of there with only half a heart. And right into a room with a Gleeok says, you know what? I'm just gonna use my potion here.
Certainly not the worst play.
Not gonna take it on, though, right now.
Oh, are we gonna have the heart item combo? Yep.
We sure are. And there's the ladder. We need that. See, did I not say it? We were going to, we want to find the silver arrows before the ladder because that just makes our lives easier. Nope, we're going to find the ladder first, which gets us our Triforce in 2. But that's all. And we know, that could, that means the silver still could be in 9. Could also be in 3.
Yeah, so
and there's still 5 that we haven't been able to explore.
Okay, so this is this level is Cubone's mask.
Kind of looks like a Space Invader.
Oh, that's a good call.
Asymmetrical one, but
yeah.
Oh, hi, red robes or orange or whatever. Okay, compass
doesn't suck. There you go.
Okay, we're gonna go back and see what that room is. Oh, it's the key door from start. And what do we got in here? Oh, it's just this Triforce sit in the middle of the floor. We don't even have to kill the enemies.
Alrighty, so advantage Fury, having pulled both the item and the Triforce out of 4, where syscrusher has done neither yet. So Fury has definitely taken a lead, although syscrusher is just about to get his step ladder right here. So Fury has a lead, but it's not massive.
Yeah, and of note, looks like syscrusher also used his potion to get through those rooms. So we're even there too.
Yeah, but syscrusher not pulling the Triforce out of 4. I don't know. Did he see it?
No.
Because that door was open. The key door was open. Yeah, it was.
Okay, well,
that could be a critical error on.
Yeah, he's going back for it. Yeah, okay. So this is the classic randomizer. I don't care what randomizer you're playing. I've seen it in all of them. I've seen it, therefore I have it.
Yep.
So that's gonna. I mean, as close as this race is, those seconds could matter.
They really could. They really could, because as we've commented on before, these two are so similar and so tight with their routing and their play that, yeah, even syscrusher wasted maybe in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 30 or so seconds there.
Yeah, it's probably about right. Yeah.
Yeah, that could make a difference.
Okay, so Fury back in 2. He's just gonna go grab the Triforce, so he knows he can get it now.
Yeah, see, now at this point, with there being so few items left and whatnot, now dig the Triforce out. You gotta do it, and it's also not going to take him very long either. But then, level 3.
What? So here's the interesting question. Level 3. I feel like we've covered, at least on Fury's side. I think syscrusher may still have some, especially in the northwest corner, may still have some overworld to look at. It may very well be that we could be down to the last power bracelet spot and the recorder spot. Do you go and dig the item out of 5 now that you can get it because you have that ladder, or do you go and search for 3 in one of those locations that you have left? I mean, we have the 4th power bracelet spot we can look at. Yeah. Fury says I'm going to 5.
Yeah. You know, and here's why I like this play. 5 is in one of the most inconvenient spots to get to on this map. Remember, we don't have the flute yet, so if we did, oh, whatever, we'll just flute right to 1. Well, shit, you can flute directly to 5. We already have the Triforce in here, so so no big deal. But that's one of the few items that we don't have. So, and the any roads don't take you terribly close to it. So, yeah. So if you just gonna walk up here, go and get it. Syscrusher getting his Triforce out of 2. So again, pretty much even with Fury, pending the results of whatever is unearthed here in 5. We've seen 3 of the 4 power bracelet spots. One of them was level 4. The other 2 were nothing of any particular note. So we've got 2. Okay, we got stairs. We got a transport.
Yep, gonna have to have one of those in 5. And Syscrusher not going into 5, so this could be a big bit of diversions here. But again, I feel like Syscrusher has done less overall checking. And there was that bait block, and Fury just, I'll use my bait, why not?
Dropping it off for the memes. Fury just looking for any room that could potentially have stairs.
Yeah,
everything else.
And that's what you do here, because you don't need anything else. And we do get a locker room. Ouch. Don't like those.
Especially when it leads to nothing.
But at least, he had the money to pay it off. Didn't have to make a tough decision to use bombs or to just abandon the room. I probably would have abandoned the room if it was if I didn't have the money to pay for it.
Level 9 has been located. It is 1 screen south of Death Armos.
Yeah, in fact, I believe it was the first dungeon we found. Just can't do anything there.
Yeah, it was very close to start. I believe this is the only power bracelet place that hasn't been checked yet. It is not. Oh, it's a big secret. That's great.
We have money.
Not what we need.
So, do we need the flute then? Is it? Are we going to be recorder required? Excuse me for switching between recorder and a flute as a Link to the Past player. We don't call it anything but flute. So. Or whistle. Again, whistle. Chat using whistle. That's another one.
Yeah. We obviously are not keeping strict tracking on exactly all of the locations that Fury and Syscrusher have been to. Between the 2 of them, I'm guessing we've seen all of the ones that are not blocked by an item. But even the ones that are blocked by an item, save for the one behind the flute block in the southeast or southwestern woods, excuse me. They might be looking at us saying, "Yep, that's the only spot left." So I would imagine that the item in 5 has to be the flute. And then we use that at Quarter Lake to get into level 3.
Okay, here's a push block room.
Okay, Fury, what do we got? We're pushing blocks. We're taking stairs. We're getting items.
We're getting a flute.
Do we think that's a full clear of 5, by the way? Do we think he does anything besides make a dash for Recorder Lake right now?
No.
He's tooting his way to 7.
I mean, assuming he's done the rest of the overworld. This is it. It has to be here. And the nice thing is, it's 3, so it's a small enough dungeon. It's probably worth staying in it for the dungeon item, so you can know whether or not 9 has your silver arrows.
Yo, and shout out to the flute music being the theme from Cosmo Canyon in Final Fantasy VII, which is an absolutely magnificent piece of music from that game. So here we go, just as we expected, Recorder Egg was indeed level 3. Speaking of the recorder, Syscrusher has just obtained it, and we will expect him to take the exact same beeline that Syscrusher did. Gonna do a little rappy rap to get into Vanilla 3.
And this could be the item. Okay, so silvers are in 9, but with only 3 bombs to his name, grab that +2 and get a full 16 before you have to go into 9.
Yeah, so 9 is going to contain the silver arrows and the magical book.
And we know that the runners are going to have an interesting, when they find that book, if they find that book, you might not see them pick it up because there's no maps that we care about other than 9, and if we found the map to 9 before we find that book, there's really no point in taking it.
It's completely useless.
If you're one of those players that values not having fire coming out of your wand.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. We see Syscrusher in 3. I'm guessing he will find... Wait, is this a high 5?
Yeah, they're in the same
Oh,
room.
it's totally a high 5. Hell yeah.
So Fury, it looks like Syscrusher went a different direction as he walked into 3. Now, if he doesn't go back and dig the item, then he might take a small lead into 9. Now, we know that the silvers are not in here. He does not know that. So he might go back in because it is such a small level. Looks like Fury decided to go from start again. Gets a compass, and we have 1 up and 1 over, and we'll get to that Triforce room.
Alright, so Fury has an advantage now. We'll get to see in real time. So we grabbed it at 1:15:30. I was looking at his timer. Saw that. Let's see at exactly what time Syscrusher obtains the second of, the item in here and the Triforce, and that will tell us exactly what Fury's lead is.
Right, he is going to get the item. So,
oh sure.
Again, good in this. Again, good in the sense that he now knows for sure that 9 has the silvers.
And also good that he's going into 9 with 16 bombs.
Yeah, absolutely. But 9 is famous for its 9 things, so Fury not going to have a huge head start in this dungeon.
This 9 can be very 9-y.
And we started in the southwest corner there, so... So we're going to be looking for the item, we're going to be looking for that Roar of Ganon, we're going to be looking for that shutter door that doesn't open until Ganon is killed, and we immediately find the book.
Yep,
of
again,
course.
Without having found the map, he will absolutely take this.
Yeah, absolutely. You hope to find the map first, honestly, but
okay.
So you get a choice, but...
Syscrusher picked up that Triforce at 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 55 seconds. So, Fury's lead is just about 1.5 minutes. That is by no means insurmountable.
Well, that's nothing for this game in level 9. It's probably my favorite thing.
Ooh, we have found Zelda.
Oh wow, that was quick. But we need to find Ganon and we need to find silvers. So
let's find silvers first. Finding Zelda, the order in which you find, when it comes to the 3 things here, silvers, Ganon, Zelda. At what point you find Zelda doesn't really matter. So we know that's there. That's great. Okay, but I guess you would prefer to find silvers first.
Yep.
But, the fact that we already know Zelda is great. So that could be a big advantage here for Fury.
But yeah, I was going to say one of the things I value most in this randomizer, when I view it as opposed to the others I do, is it's the one where... level 9, really no lead is safe. You get into somebody like, I do a lot of the Link to the Past, you get into Ganon's Tower. You can tell who has the lead, In 9's gonna do what it does, and, what path these guys take is gonna change, the outcome.
Got a different staircase here for syscrusher. It's a transport, of which there will be many. And boy, look who's in the room
Yeah,
right
I was
behind
gonna say,
him.
that's the same transport. Syscrusher without the map, without the book yet. Slight disadvantage because you can't see that lovely map of 9 that we have.
I want to say I heard a roar on Fury's side.
Yeah, I heard something. It was right down. Yeah, okay, hear it again. It was right down in that bottom little toe area, that little foot at the bottom of the map. But can't do anything there without silver arrows.
Right, but again, knowledge is key.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if syscrusher has discovered any of it. Well, we know he doesn't have the book.
He doesn't have the book, and he doesn't have Zelda, but he probably did hear that roar. Also of note, I mean, Fury with only 30 rupees to syscrusher's 236. So, Fury been using the wand mostly, so I'm not too worried about that, but it is interesting to note that, especially with syscrusher having bought more keys than Fury, so it's a little... I guess syscrusher maybe picked up an extra secret or so? I'm not sure.
Obviously, the only thing the money is going to matter for at this point is how many arrows you can shoot, which matters a lot more when you have silver arrows because they do double the damage. So, yeah.
As long as Fury has one arrow going into Ganon, he's fine. All right, chat reminding us that the Grave Power Bomb spot, Power Bracelet spot, was the last large secret, and there's your difference. Okay, another push block. We got anything here? No. I mean, we have a transport, but yeah.
Now, syscrusher's in a section of 9 that I don't remember seeing on Fury's side, so this is exciting. With them being rather divergent. You know, I mean, we can tell. Like, here's the thing. Let's say
push block.
Let's say syscrusher finds the silvers right here. Doesn't know where Zelda is. We don't know if he knows where Ganon is. He's in the lead?
I don't know. I mean, we've seen races where, you know, killing Ganon first does not mean you're finishing first.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I don't blame you for being ambivalent there.
I mean, if Fury finds the silvers first, then he'll be in a clear lead because we know he has all the information.
Oh, that is absolutely true, but it's a little trickier to say definitively when we're talking about syscrusher.
Also, Fury down to 1 heart. Probably wants to save that potion if he can for the actual Ganon fight. But if things get a little tight and he's in an area that he's not going to get back to very easily, we might see that potion get used early. Thankfully, we have a red ring.
Yeah, I was going to say, red ring and 13 hearts. So even if he has to pop a potion right here, assuming that there's no up and A's, that health should last him for the rest of level 9, unless things just get really disgusting. Oh, okay. Oh, there was a heart there under that stopwatch. Oh, we found another way into Zelda. Okay. Not inconsequential to have multiple ways to get to Zelda, as far as, you know, routing goes. Oh, wait a minute. Here? No.
No, it's here.
Wrong.
We thought it heard down. Oh, okay. Okay, he's gonna... Let's see if he tries to bomb out of this. Because one of the... I mean, we're not getting that here, but one of the fun things, I say fun as in troll fun things the game can do, is it could require you to bomb out of Ganon's room to get something, like silver arrows.
It is possible.
Yeah, we heard it on that transporters, I guess.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so syscrusher getting the
finds
book.
the book. So he's
Okay.
going to have his map, which will make his life easier. So the new room, I think. And that is a push block.
Sure is.
Potentially.
Potentially. It pushes. It opens. We go in. It's the
Oh,
silver
there they
arrow.
are. There they are. Okay.
Alrighty, and at this point, Fury knows exactly where he needs to go, so
Yep.
it's looking like this is now Fury's race to lose.
Absolutely. He's just gonna backtrack a little bit and through this transport, go back to Ganon, do that fight. Probably use his. I expect the potion will get pulled out.
There's no reason why it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to die with that in your pocket.
Yeah, what else are you going to use it for?
Exactly.
Alright, here comes the Ganon fight on Fury's side. Not popping the potion yet. Buddy, what you doing?
Okay,
There we go.
select swapped over there.
Oh my goodness. Alright, my stomach kind of did a flip there for a second. I mean, boy, now, you want to talk about an equalizer. Had Fury died there, oh goodness.
Yeah.
Fantastic stun locking on Fury's side. Triforce of Power get. And really, it's just going through the transport and then coming out on the other side, going one room to the west, and rescuing the kidnapped. There it is, the door bursts open. Aha, boy, if you...
Another ladder block, just
confirming ladder required.
just in case you weren't sure.
Fury has rescued Princess Zelda with an official racetime GG.time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 27 seconds. Everyone, get your GGs out in chat if you haven't already done so. And we didn't even need to ask. Fury has joined us in the booth already, so FurySK, GG on your victory.
Thanks, although the GG is probably not warranted given my mismark of level 8 being blocked. I got completely confused on this seed.
We all. So we weren't the only ones that got fooled about.
Yeah.
Because we thought the only room left was past that dig dogger. And
yeah, once I full cleared the overworld and knew 5 was blocked by that last block and knew that 2's Triforce was blocked and I couldn't find anything else, I decided to go back in there and tried to figure out where in the world I messed up and realized I didn't bomb in the 5 double block room. It was really sad.
Now level 8 was actually an interesting level because syscrusher found it early on and spent a lot of time in there early on trying to dig out that second item. And when he noped out and then you came in and did the same thing, that was where we kind of got the impression that, okay, it's blocked. They both realize it and they'll need to come back. But as options started to dry up as far as finding the items that you would need for what turned out to be 2 item blocked levels, once you went back in there and you really tried to just hunt your way into that one room, we noticed it was the final room on your map that you hadn't seen in level 8, then that was definitely a good thing for you to find. Although another thing that was a theme throughout this entire seed was that the routing that you and syscrusher did had a lot of overlap in different sections of the game. Like, he pulled the Triforce out of level 3 like it was about a minute and a half after you did. So this race was close the entire way. You already made your comment about, you kind of came in and your topic sentence was mismarking 8. But other than that, like, what were kind of just some general thoughts on this seed?
Well, I mean, it wasn't terrible to start. It gives you full defense and full offense as far as swordless goes right off the bat. So, I mean, I couldn't complain. failed to realize I could command a key the first time, so almost missed out on the wand. That would have been pretty sad. Let me think here. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to beat this seed without kind of full clearing. The one gamble I made after 8 was at 5. I assumed that 5 would either have recorder or silvers because it was 50-50 to have one of those items, and it was also 50-50 to block my other dungeon because I had only the Grave Power Bracelet spot left. So I just kind of said, you know what? I'm going to make this gamble and hope that it gives me either silvers or recorder, and if it gives me recorder, hopefully there's a big dogger in the way again, or there's a recorder lake spot or something for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, it was funny. We were lamenting for the first about 10 minutes of this seed. Neither you nor syscrusher had literally anything, not even a rupee. It was like
no secrets at all.
and then level 1 happened, and everything just changed in an instant, and really did open things up for you there. And again, you know, like I said before, you and syscrusher made those discoveries, you know, within just like a minute or two with one another. So it wasn't like that was not at all what gave anyone. You really didn't have a decided advantage until you found the silver arrows.
Yeah.
Like that that was the point we knew that this was your race to lose. But up until then, it was still very much up in the air. So, I mean, if this is going to be what it's going to look like for game 1 between the two of you, then I can't wait to see at least another matchup with you folks. Which, speaking of which, have you scheduled that already?
Yep, it's even later tomorrow night. It's 11 my time, Central Time, but midnight.
The Central Time, best time, you know.
The late time. The late night crew those are my people. That's my jam for sure. So I approve of this.
Yep, and syscrusher is definitely your guy.
Very cool. Well, speaking of these two fantastic runners, I don't know if we have a runner command in chat. Definitely give them both a follow. They put on a great race for you tonight. syscrusher is, you know, I respect still wanting to play this out. I'm sure he's seen the race time room, but has yet to forfeit. Those are not our runners tonight. I'm sure those are fine folks, but I have no idea who those people are. There's silvers for syscrusher. Okay, yeah. Once you get syscrushers, it's bada bing, bada boom. Just, you know, go a couple rooms away, slay the pig, go a couple rooms through a transport, get the kidnapped, and GG's. So yeah, might as well have you stick around if you don't mind, Fury, so that way you can maybe you and Sys can have a little chat about things once he finishes up.
Yep, we'll hang out.
So we were talking before about just kind of where things are, because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in this bracket. You are, at this point, you are now 1 win away from going to the Elite 8, where you will face Shaddy. That has already been determined. Their Game 3 was earlier today. syscrusher taking the front door to get to Ganon's room. So, thoughts on a potential matchup with Shaddy?
Well, assuming I beat syscrusher one more time, which is never a foregone conclusion, obviously.
Right.
I know Shaddy gambles, so I know exactly what I'm up against and know exactly what his strategy probably is going to be as far as 9 gambles go, so I just gotta make sure I think about what he's doing and make a decision on whether or not I want to kind of anti-gamble like we saw some runners do against him, or if I want to just hope that I get through it all more efficiently. I don't know which I'll use.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, speaking of counter gambles, we noticed that you, of the 2 runners here tonight, you were the first one to take a real deep look into level 7. Now, you already had the Triforce there. So, you know, we were commenting about, you know, what that could potentially mean if the item there was great. We know it was the any key, but...
good item, to be sure, but not what you were looking for.
Wait, you know I spawned that by buying 3 keys or so.
Hey,
syscrusher bought more.
Syscrusher bought more, yeah. Speaking of syscrusher, he has finished the seed with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour 32 minutes and 54 seconds. So GG's for syscrusher as well, who now has joined us in the booth. Syscrusher, GG on the run here. You didn't get the victory, but you did finish it out. So much respect for that. What were your just kind of your general thoughts on this seed you just played here?
I knew I was in trouble. I think the problem I had, the biggest issue I had, was running out of bombs in 8. There was one bomb short of that room, and I never went back. I wasn't sure if I was. I wasn't sure if I was recorder blocked or something in there, because there was a dig dogger in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the 8 was a theme.
Yeah, we were commenting before. I mean, you did a very, very long dig of 8 early on.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and it unfortunately didn't bear the fruit that you were looking for there. But and of course, ultimately the other item in there was the power bracelet, which we know was required. So that. But here's the thing. And I'll tell you this now. We were telling this to Fury earlier. There were several instances throughout that seed. I mean, there were a ton of high fives in this. A lot of your routing, especially when you got to the same areas, we basically mirrored each other a lot. So the fact that you spent a lot of time in 8 early on, it did not ultimately hurt you. The point where we knew that this race was over was when Fury got silvers. Like, I mean, that's how deep into this race it went, where it was still very, very much in doubt. You entered 9, probably about a minute or so behind Fury. So it was a fantastic race. Fury definitely had the better 9. And of course that ended up being the result. But I mean, throughout I recommend you watch this race back and you see just how much if you choose to do it. I know it was in a losing effort, so you might be like, I'll just move on. But if you do, I think you'll be interested to see just how much parallel motion there was between the two of you.
Cool. I'm glad it was a good race for everyone. I still have yet to watch any of my races.
But, okay, well then, never mind then.
But that was I really liked this seed. I know I didn't win, but the seed was fantastic. I thought there's a lot of. I mean, everything was required, so it was. I don't know. It was a really good seed. I liked it, and it wasn't. I don't know. Silvers are buried way deep in there, and
there were definitely some full clears too.
Yeah, it's a good seed. Interesting seed.
Yeah, it certainly made for an interesting race, but I mean, I'd say the primary responsibility for that goes to yourself and Fury, because you both played this really well. It was a very impressive race to watch.
Yeah, I wish I had gone back to 8 earlier, because I was just running around the overworld constantly. These one-off spots that I didn't have bombs at the time, or it killed a lot of time on the overworld. Not having a recorder in this was really bad too, because there's just a lot of foot travel.
Yeah, with levels 1 and 5 being all the way up in Casino Corner, and without any road terribly close to it. Yeah, that is very, very inconvenient. Yeah, having the flute early on would have sliced minutes off of this seed for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that was nice for you all. You had those squishy blue moblins right by start. For easy bomb farming.
Beautiful. Yeah, I loved it.
Did you have the full clear with the gray power bracelet spot, or did you go for the recorder in 5 or whatever was in there?
I checked that because I still had level 3 missing and I didn't have recorder yet, so.
Because that was about the only spot on the entire overworld that I gambled on. I just gambled that 5 would have silver or recorder, one or the other. And I was hoping that whatever was in there was hard required, silver's being obvious, and recorder was just a gamble that recorder lake was something. But that's not the only overworld time I shaved off this.
I knew recorder was in 5 when I checked that last power bracelet spot. So. But yeah, it was easy to get. I mean, all the items, except for that power bracelet in 8 was a little tricky, but unless you went the right way.
No. The power bracelet I thought was recorder blocked, so
Yeah.
I dug and was about to start looking around the overworld again, and then decided, well, I gotta think about what spot I must have missed on the overworld. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back into 8. I'm just gonna bomb that real quick and grab the Triforce, which I knew where it was,
Yeah.
but I got stuck beyond the dig dogger, and it's supposed to
Yeah,
start. Why
me
bother going
too.
back?
Right, and then yeah.
And then when I went back, I bombed that one double block, 5 double block room on the right side, and kind of gave the Darkwing Duck whelp face to it, and said, "Well, I'm basically dead to syscrusher unless he did the same thing."
Yeah, I knew it wasn't recorder blocked when I went back because I had nothing else to do. So I knew something had to bomb.
And that's why we both finished fairly close and we're in 9 together, because basically
Yeah.
both did the entirety of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's always
but
fun.
here's the thing: that was a very specific realization for both of you to make, and you both made it within like a minute of one another. So we're sitting in the booth going, "Oh my goodness, they are." It was just, yeah. You both had very much the same thought process in several points throughout this seed, which really added to the entertainment factor. I know I've mentioned that before, but in this case, I mean, it was a critical check to make. You're like, I gotta try to do this, and
Yeah, in fact, it
of
looked
course,
like-
it paid off in a huge way.
Yeah, it looked like you were going back to 5 as well, Fury, and syscrusher was already in 5. Now, Fury, you had dug it out a little bit more earlier, so you'd already, I think, discovered the ladder block, and syscrusher, I think you hadn't yet. So it looks like you were going there, Fury, and then did you just at that point realize that no, wait, I can't do anything more in 5, and I must try something else, or was there something else you were looking for at that point?
I was walking up to look at some more bomb spots because I regionally mark instead of marking it as I go.
Mhm.
And so occasionally I'll mark a spot like the biggest culprit. 99% of the time when I mismark, it's either the spot right next to that corner where 1 and 5 are, where the bomb spot is, and the other culprit is all the way over in the grave below the power bracelet. Those two spots I like regionally mark off, and half the time I don't actually look at them. So I was like, well, I'm going to look at the 2 spots I normally mess up on. And realized that I knew exactly what was in that cave already because I had opened it. So I'm like, well, that's not it. So I can either go up to the grave and make the big walk up there, or go into 8 and just clear that out first. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. At least combat was free. I mean, I'm assuming you got the wand and red ring pretty fast. Within 15 minutes or so.
Yeah,
that one was great.
Yeah.
That one was really nice to you guys.
Yeah.
Kananaki for the win.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yep, me too.
Well, again, a great race between the two of you. You've got your next race already scheduled for tomorrow night, so definitely looking forward to that. Any final thoughts from you gentlemen about the seed, about the race, or about even game 2, anything like that?
No, not for me. It was GG's.
Yep, that wasn't quite as fun for me as it was for syscrusher, but I don't like those seeds. But
Yeah.
GG's. Looks like there's still 2 races on tomorrow night, so we'll have a great race in front of us to watch and get ready for our own, I think.
Yeah, in fact, I was just looking at the schedule. At 10 o'clock tomorrow, we have Dr. J PhD versus Saver. I believe that's game 2.
Yep.
And then you guys playing at midnight tomorrow at 11:59, because easier just put that in there. But for all intents and purposes, midnight Eastern time. That game, that will be on SpeedGaming main. The channel has not yet been assigned for the 10 o'clock match, but I trust Rick will get it up there relatively soon. So
Yeah, I think they're just going to wait and see how Mega Man's going and assign it on the fly or something like that.
So stay tuned is what you're telling us, yes?
Yep.
keep an eye on that schedule.
Yes, keep an eye on the schedule, Jack.
Yeah, just watch all the great content on SpeedGaming, and you'll kind of see it probably getting closer to race time, which one it goes to.
All right. Well, again, GG to both of you, and we are very much looking forward to game 2 tomorrow night. But that's going to do it for us here as far as this race goes. Again, I know the command didn't quite work at chat, but please do follow our runners here, FurySK and syscrusher. Also, a big shout out to Kami and Renokai, who was doing our tracking tonight. They are a champion when it comes to this sort of thing. So big shout outs to the efforts they're holding down the tracker. And Tracy, this is not our first time doing commentary together, and I hope it's not the last. I had a lot of fun.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, looking forward to the next one.
All right. Well, on behalf of my partner here in the booth, Tracy M., I am Bonnie Bon. Thank you all very much for watching. We will see you all right back here very soon. And until we do, take care, everyone.